ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my early edition Sunday night live stream. Hope you are all doing very well tonight. Wow, I can see Lucas has already dropped a super chat asking how am I coping with the new lockdown rules. Gonna get to that in a minute, my friend, but thank you so much for the super chat.
Super chat.
Thank you, dude. Really do appreciate it. So, guys, I'm here early tonight because the State of Origin is on tonight, and although it's going to be an absolute bloodbath and the Blues are going to decimate those Queenslanders, I thought I'd have a bit of a chat to you before the game. It's only going to be about an hour's live stream tonight because I want to watch the footy. It's the only footy I've had all weekend. I had the ladies' origin, which was great. The ladies' origin was actually really good. I got to say, some of those ladies, jeez, I'll let them tackle me any day. Oh, jeez. Anyway, Alan Schultz, the man, the myth, the man of the moment the other day. How you doing, Alan? Are you holding up all right, mate? How's everything down your way? Toby Murison's in the house. We got Florence as well. How you doing? And Travis Osborne. How you doing, guys? How was your weekend? Just like that. The weekend's over, you know? I can't believe how quickly it has gone. And big news, as Lucas has made mention. New South Wales, the state that I live in, is pretty much boned. Speaking of bone, Just Big Boned is here. How you doing, guys? Just Big Boned. If you haven't checked out his channel, he's on a weight loss journey as well. It will mean a great deal to me if you could click on his channel and subscribe to him. Also, Lucas Thompson. But so all of Sydney has been pretty much declared a red zone, which is not a good zone. It is not a good zone to be in, and everyone has gone bloody ballistic. So they've put, for all those who don't follow the news and live under a rock, pretty much all of Sydney, the Blue Mountains and Wollongong, have gone into a full lockdown period where only essential businesses are open, and people are panic buying again. And what's the first thing to go off the shelves? Goddamn toilet paper. I don't understand it. I honestly do not understand the fascination with toilet paper. Like, guys, can you please give me some insight as to what the hell do they think is going to happen? Like, honestly, like we're going in lockdown for 2 weeks, right? I understand that. Yeah, 2 weeks without any shops, would be pretty freaky. You got to get some shit, toilet paper, but everything's staying open. The shops are staying open. Coles, Woolies, all your supermarkets are going to remain open. Why in the hell do you need to go up and stock up on meat, on toilet paper, and pasta? Like, I can't believe it. Like, I went to, because we had a Woolly shop done. We get an online shop because we do more or less weekly shops, and then we may stop by and grab like a couple of little extra things that we might be running a bit short on, or, if we want to do something different for dinner. So I went there today, right? So not panic buying, because we got an order yesterday, but the bread wasn't actually fully sealed, so it's pretty much gone like hard. It's like rock hard. Like, we get a loaf of this wholemeal like Helga's style bread, and I was like, no, not having any of that. I want fresh bread for my sandwiches. So went down to Woolies. Also, Angela bought some dry roasted almonds, but she got the salted kind. I can't have the salted kind because they're full of sodium. So it's not good for the belly. So I decided to go down and grab a couple things, right? And for my own interest, right, we got plenty of toilet paper. Like, Ange stocks up like crazy. She's a stocker. And we went and saw all the toilet paper was gone. Couldn't believe it. Meat section near empty. I just don't understand. Like, guys, can you please provide me some insight as to why you think everyone is going crazy with this like whole buying thing? Because they're not shutting down forever. They're not even shutting down for a day. Oh my god. But yeah, so this is lockdown version 2.0. So what's happening for me? I need to go into the office tomorrow. I've been deemed as an essential worker. So I need to go into the office, which is going to be a dream tomorrow. Like, honestly, the traffic during lockdown is never better. I get in the Supra, I have all that horsepower, nothing but highway. Like, even cops, they're not out. Not that I speed, guys, but it is nice to cruise along about, 110, maybe creep on up to 120 down the M4, and you got no problems, no traffic, no truck that's just decided to slow down in the middle of the freeway, lock up, and all the other cars then stop, and then there's a snake of traffic that lasts for an hour. None of that. So going to the office tomorrow, they're going to check my work from home gear, because I still actually got all my work from home gear here, right? But because it's been like about 3 months since I have logged in last using my work from home gear, it's pretty much locked me out. So I got to go back to the office and get them to set me up, and most likely I will be working from home, right? Which you may think it might affect my activity, but I actually think it's going to increase it. It's going to get better, mainly because I'm going to be able to walk to before and after work. But guys, I will have a quick reminder, quick segue here. I'm going to read your comments in just a second. But guys, if you are here and you are watching this video and you do like my face, even if you don't like my face, can you please click that like button? Yeah, it goes a long way, because right now there's 13 of you watching and only 2 people like the stream so far. So I may as well just stop talking. But here's a little confession time, guys. So but while I was setting up here, right, so one of the things that I went out and bought at Woolies today was a Halo Top ice cream. And for all those who don't know what Halo Top is, like really like plant-based ice cream, really low carbs, that kind of stuff. And in my time of setting up the stream, I may have polished off the whole tub. I may have. So this is the Halo Top I got. It's the caramel chocolate pretzel, 380 calories. And I'm just there with my spoon, just eating out of it, just like, all right, so set this up, and I click there. Yeah. And then like the whole time I'm getting deeper and deeper into the tub, I had to like check the front of it. It's like, okay, 380, that's per tub, no, it's not per serve, is it? And I demolished the entire thing. But anyway, let's get into the comments here. Travis says, bullshit, no footy on the weekend. Bullshit, no number 2, Sunday Origin. Yeah, I don't like Sunday Origin. I really don't. I'm not a big fan of it. I prefer Wednesday Origin, as it's always been. It's always been on a Wednesday. Last year they did it after the season, and it was on weekends, and it just was terrible. Hated it. At least do it on a Friday or a Saturday night. Like Sunday night Origin is just shit. I'm surprised it can actually go ahead, full stop. But it's a good thing that the NRL put the players into that like level 3 lockdowny bubbly crap, which is good. Toby Murison, how you doing, brother? WA just went into lockdown as well. Did they really? Because I don't receive any other news of any other state at the present moment. So far, everything is New South Wales and panic buying of toilet paper. So that's been all the news pretty much for the last few days. And like Gladys Berejiklian, how's that pronunciation? Getting up there and she's saying, good job, everyone, for complying with the law, the stuff that we're doing. I think they should have done it sooner. Okay, we got a few other people in the house. We got KTM 500 says, hi all, go Queensland. I would actually like to see Queensland, like, even though I know the Blues are going to win tonight, they're going to absolutely steamroll them. I'd like to see Queensland win. Hello, gorgeous girl, how are you doing? Come on over here.
Gorgeous girl, how are you doing?
No, come on over here, say hello. So this is my lovely daughter, Alyssa, for all those that don't know. Can you say hello to everybody?
Can you say hello to everyone?
Oh, you're copying Dad, are you?
You're copying Dad, everyone.
Well, because it's an early stream tonight, we've actually caught her before she's going to bed. You just had a shower, didn't you?
Yeah.
I noticed that you don't stink as bad as usual, eh? What did you just say? Can you have a lollipop? No, it's bedtime.
No, it's bedtime.
Anyway, Alyssa, can you say goodnight to everybody?
Good night!
Oh. Sorry about that. Quietly. That's a very sensitive moment. Just say quietly. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, sleepyheads.
Go New South Wales.
Go to New South Wales.
No, don't go to New South Wales. Say go New South Wales.
Go to New South Poops.
Oh, you get out of here, you poop. Love you.
Oh, you get out of here.
Get out! Get out! This is a professional studio.
You
Mwah.
wee
Oh. So sorry about the peaking microphone there. Angela, take care of her. Sorry about that, guys. Where were we? Talking about Origin. Yes. Vote up for poops. Yes. Don't come to New South Wales. Yeah. Don't. Trust me. Don't. Aaron Ace Edwards in the house. Mick Hedger, how you doing, mate? Aussie Greg as well. Good seeing you, boys. Crystal Wright, what's going on? And Brandon Hawkins as well, also here. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through the names. I haven't really been keeping up with the chat. But yeah, guys, yeah, hope you're doing well. Let me read through a few of these comments here. It's because we can't get out of the house, says Just Big Boned. People need toilet paper. There's no logic to it. People are doing it out of fear. That's why it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You know what I've been seriously considering is getting one of those little like bidet attachments. I don't know why I'm doing this. I suppose there's a little jet that sprays water up into your butt. I listened to the Jim Jeffries podcast, the I Don't Know About That. Highly recommend you check it out if you like Jim Jeffries. By the way, I was going to go to his show next week, Jim Jeffries, and he's had to cancel it till 2022. So screw you, COVID. Honestly, I really wanted to see that show. I love Jim Jeffries. Anyway, his ad reads are the most hysterical thing you'll ever hear, and he does an ad read for Hello Tushy, which is like a bidet system that you put onto your existing toilet. And he talks about how much he never uses toilet paper again, never has to worry about that because he just sprays his butthole. Oh, there you go. So, hey, Jamie Gray says, long-time follower, first time I've been in the chatter. Keep up the great work, mate. And what a time to join. I'm talking about bidets, mainly because, yeah, all the toilet paper's sold out here. Anyway, yeah, I don't understand the whole sort of freaking out about toilet paper thing either. I honestly don't understand it there. Just big boned. I think food would be more important. Well, Travis, I would agree with you. The first time we went into lockdown here in Sydney, it was such an unknown. So I understand a little bit of panic buying. And this is like the week before we went into lockdown. I actually had one of my best mates over to my house, and he was sleeping in this room here, which was the guest room, and we had a deep freezer in here because we don't have a lot of space here. We live in a townhouse, right? And this deep freezer was full of probably about like $600 or $700 worth of food, and like I'm talking about like, you know, meats and all that kind of stuff that you just kind of freeze and you put in there for like a rainy day kind of stuff. And it got pretty damn full. Like it was it was pretty much near the top. Anyway, so it was a pretty hot night, so he decided to unplug something from the wall and plug in the pedestal fan, right? That we also had in here. 3 days later, I go to get something from the freezer and the freezer is warm. I'm like, oh, that bastard. He unplugged my freezer and everything thawed out. This is a week before, like, or maybe about 2 or 3 weeks before we went to full lockdown. So I had a little bit of a freak out moment. It's like, okay, shit, there's a pandemic. We haven't been through this before. What if everything shuts down and I'm not able to get food and all my food stores are gone? So this is when panic buying was at its peak. There was no mince, no chicken, no nothing. And I eventually found a few places. Like I had to go early in the morning to get some, you know, meat and that kind of stuff to put some stuff back in. I went to Aldi and, you know, not robbed them, but like, you know, took stuff off the shelves and then just chucked it in the freezer and everything. But yeah, this time around, I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed about the lockdown. Like I'm really hoping for a few people's sake that it ends on the 9th, because I'm due to go up to Queensland the weekend after the 9th, but I also had other plans on the 10th, so I'm really hoping that things kind of settle down. I doubt it, but COVID just blows. It blows and it sucks at the same time, which I didn't even think was physically possible. Like, is that even possible, blowing and sucking at the same time? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, jeez. But Aussie Greg, says, how's it going, Ash? How is everyone in the chat? Hope everyone is well. I am well. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty excited to watch the footy tonight. Looking forward to the traffic to the office as well. Yeah, Just Big Bone, do you drive to work? How far is work for you? Lucas Thompson says, looks like that event you're planning won't happen. Yeah, so I was planning to, and I'm really late to doing it, but another Man Shakers walk, but I'm just going to can it for now. Maybe next month will happen. Travis says, essential worker. I'm valued and classed as essential up until I ask for a pay increase. You're essential enough that we must have you, but you're completely replaceable. So if you do muck up, we'll sack you. Mick says, great. See you still going. And when is Fergo going to fire up again? Fergo, I assume you're talking about Blake Ferguson, the winger for the Parramatta Eels. I think he's been dropped due to his playing form. He has been in horrible form. He jams in a bit. Like I thought Wonga Blake was the real issue with the Parramatta Eels right side defense, sorry. But it turns out he was jamming in because Ferguson was kind of forcing him. Anyway. Couldn't catch a cold or couldn't catch COVID, and yeah. Anyway, I think he's got to spend some time in reserve grade. But I think Brad Arthur is getting used to having a side without Blake Ferguson next year because we're not going to sign him again. We're not going to sign him. Aaron says she is so cute. We need more Alyssa on our streams. Yeah, but then she keeps saying things like poop non-stop. Like she all she does is watch herself on the screen, and she says things like poop and butt and like no, just like kids words like booger, and just to get watch herself say it and like laugh. Like she can't hear herself when she says it, but she just goes poop every time. Like I'm setting up something in here and doing a bit of work, and she is getting ready for bed or anything like that. She always comes in here, stands right here, and looks at the camera and goes poop. Anyway, yeah. So all good here. Alan says, now not let things slow me down. I'm walking every day just a little bit slower. Well, it's good to hear, Alan. And once again, I want to say thank you to everybody who showed up to the stream on Thursday night. Alan has, in case you didn't watch the Friday's video and updating that, Alan Schultz, a gentleman in this chat right now, he was mugged. He was mugged. These two kids rolled up on him and they stole his phone and his new Garmin Vivo Active 3 watch. Because of some quick thinking from Alan with a cane, because he has a walking stick as well. He has a walking stick, and these kids rolled him. And if they weren't standing there over him laughing at him, he wouldn't have had the opportunity to leg sweep one of them. He dropped the phone. I don't know the full story, but I assume that they ran away after that, Alan. But he got his phone back, but they got his watch. Travis Osborne said to check your Garmin app if you had it linked or something, because it can tell kind of when it'll tell you when it is, like was in a different time zone. I'm talking about like it'll tell you where it is. I don't know. Ask Travis if you're on here, maybe enlighten Alan. But what happened is that I said, well, guys, look, I looked up the price of the watch. It was like $250. He'd been saving for a while, and I was like, okay, any super chats that came in that night, I will also put towards it, and we'll get him a new watch, right? And I expected to have to do this over a couple of streams, but everyone chipped in that night. It was absolutely beautiful. At the end of it, I think we had like 200, we had about 200 I forget how much exactly it was. It was like 280 or something like that dollars worth of $250 worth of donations, which covered the watch, but YouTube takes a portion of that. I kicked in the rest. I ordered it that night. It's on its way to him, so he's getting his new watch just like that. And I want to say super special thank you to everyone who was here the other night, because I went to bed just grinning. I was just so chuffed. Like I was devastated that it happened to you, Alan, but I was happy to see that you don't have to go without, and we're able to give you a hand, because that's what life is about, helping others, and that's what this channel is about. And what this channel is also about is liking this video. 21 people here, and there's only 10 likes. I don't know. Like, I mean, what do I need to do? Do I need to do gravy nips again, or do I need to take off my shirt, or what do I need to do to get these likes? Do I need to dance around for a little bit? Yeah, just Grant, great to hear that you're not letting it get the best of you, Alan. Very proud of your work, mate, says Aaron Ace Edwards. Aaron, I haven't caught up with your this week's video. I need to see it. Because mate, he's got his thumbnails down, and also Just Big Boned had his weigh in after some birthday shenanigans. I'm not going to give away the result, but mate, I'm happy to see that you got a positive outlook of it all. So great job there, Rodney. Yeah, so what caused, Jamie, like what caused the whole lockdown in WA? Like, is it just like you've had a few like cluster cases, or is it random? Is it the Delta strain or the Alpha strain? I don't know. What's going on over in WA? Because we don't hear any of the WA stuff over here in New South Wales. Crystal Wright says, if you run out of toilet paper, you still got your socks. Yeah, I'm not going to use my socks to wipe my booty. I think I would probably advance to tissues before then. If not, I've got a whole ream of A4 paper, which would be next. Other than that, just, yeah, showering. Aaron Ace Edwards says, that's quality stream with the language. Oh, Osmodo Man's here. How you doing, Aussie? What's going on, brother? Osmodo Man is keeping this country's best interests safe. He is on the front line protecting us from COVID and protecting Queensland. If you're protecting New South Wales, I'm going to tell you, you're doing a shit job. Yeah. You need to dance for likes. No, not happening. Aaron says, gravy nips, please. You offered it. You did this to yourself. No, I don't have any gravy here, and I'm never doing gravy nips again. Just because, no, I'm never doing gravy nips again. Hey, Ash, you should watch The Origin. I am going to watch The Origin, and it's Frenchie 4000, I think it was. Good to see you, brother. He always shows up around footy time. But yeah, this is why I'm streaming a little bit early. It's so we can end this right as Origin kicks off, and I can still have my Sunday interaction with you guys and check in. Make sure you guys are doing okay. Toby Murison says, oh, I finally got my birthday cake shakes. I love it. It's good to hear, man. It's good to hear. I am actually quite surprised with how good the birthday cake shake is. And I'm not the only one to think this, but I honestly believe that the Man Shake have changed the formula. Now, I messaged our guy from the Man Shake, right? I messaged him and I said to him, let me just bring up the messages here. Let me just take a look here. Quality YouTube right here. There we go. All right. So where are we? Okay. I said, please tell me if they have changed the flavor a bit. I'm not the only one to think so. I am officially a fan. He goes, oh, sweet. To my knowledge, we haven't. But I feel like our production manager has made a tweak, especially if you say that you're a fan. I said, well, it's a great change. We haven't had many blokes complain, but apparently women are losing their shit. Yeah, apparently women are losing their shit. They're like, it tastes too much like coffee. So apparently, I don't know. The Lady Shake version, I don't know is whether the Lady Shake version tastes any different. Don't know. Gonna have to try it. Oh, I finally got my. No, but I changed a bit of the language there. He said that yeah, the women they're not too happy because apparently they think it tastes like coffee. So yeah. I went to Chemist Warehouse today and I came face to face with the Opti Man Shake, the OptiFast Man Shake or whatever it is. Man, they are the biggest ripoff of the Man Shake. I seriously thought it was a Man Shake for a second. I walked in and was like, oh, Man Shake. Wait a minute. The Opti Man Shake, that's bullshit. Hopefully that won't be on the shelves too much longer. Yeah, the Man Shake are very much aware that they're ripping them off. I don't know what they're doing in terms of legal action or whatnot, or whether there is any, but they are aware of it, and from what we've been told, they're working on it. So that's what I can give away. We've had someone come over from Oz with the Delta strain, so they upped Wellington from level 1 to level 2. Oh, God. That's terrible. That's terrible. Unfortunately, exercise is allowed during the lockdown, just not... Unfortunately, exercise is still allowed? Florence, what are you saying? Coffee is still allowed, thank goodness. Just not in groups more than 10. I don't understand that. What do you mean? Isn't exercise good? Exercise is a good thing, isn't it? At least I think so. Especially when you've downed a whole tub of this before the live stream. I seriously downed this. Like for dinner, I had one of these. I had the crumb chicken. My Muscle Chef, my favorite one. So good. I'm loving the My Muscle Chef meals. And guys, and I want to stress this as well. I'm not going to be on them forever. It's not my long-term plan, but until I probably see myself under 100 kilos, I'm going to rock with these because I've been over 100 kilos for long enough. Serenity now. You're not giving away that water pick. Who else watches Seinfeld? I just love that episode where is Lloyd Braun and George, and they're selling computers from his father's basement. It's like, hello, Mr. Fenneman, you want to buy a computer? No? Why not? Okay, that's a good reason. Thank you. Lloyd Braun's like, ding. Oh my. Crystal Wright says, you look so different in your birthday cake vid compared to now. Well, yeah, like, I mean, I couldn't believe, yeah, when I went back and I looked at the day 9 as opposed to now, just the way I talk, like, I could tell that I was very unsure about myself and what I was saying. I had no confidence in my own ability to talk. Well, minimal confidence, and I had minimal confidence in the way I looked. I had the mad, like fat guy hump. I still got a bit of a hump going, but that's, I think, my spine. Yeah, had the mad hump going. So yeah, oh jeez, like when I go back and watch those first few videos, like, well, the first, like, probably, I don't know, 100 videos, I get really embarrassed. I'm just like, oh my God, what was I thinking? Birthday cake is amazing, says Aaron Ace Edwards. First time trying it, bought 4 bergs. Good on you, bro. Just bought another 4 a few days ago. I don't get the coffee taste people speak of, though. Yeah, that's Aaron, that's because they've changed the flavor. If you get some of the old stuff, it tastes a lot like coffee. Or like Toby says, coffee with like a toffee aftertaste. That was more in the previous recipe. I don't know, like, I haven't got any official word that they've changed it, like I said, but he feels that the production manager has made a small tweak. Frenchie said, hey Ash, I'm still waiting to be moderated, as you said to wait. My man, is that the whole reason why you've been coming to these streams, is so you can get moderator? Because of something I said on a live stream all that time ago. Man, I'm very selective, very selective. Mello, what's going on, brother? Good to catch you on the tail end of the other stream. Kylie Green's also here. Reptile Maddie's in the house as well. Mello says, how was your day, Ash? Planning to go anywhere these next few weeks in the school holidays? No, I wasn't. Good thing though, because, well, I'm working firstly, but we've gone into lockdown here in New South Wales and Sydney. So yeah, any holiday is not going to happen. But I do have plans. We exit the lockdown on the 9th, and I have a very big plan on the 10th. And then the following weekend, I'm meant to fly up to Queensland. Now, the thing is, guys, is that if I fly up to Queensland, there's every opportunity that in those 2 and a bit days that I'm up there, right, New South Wales could have this massive outbreak, then go into full lockdown, and I have to quarantine myself at my own cost and my family for 2 weeks. It's going to cost upwards of $5,000. So I'm at that point where, like, I really don't know. I have to assess what happens in about a week's time, and that's when I'll make my call. And for all those who don't know why I'm going to Queensland, it's Osmodo Man's wedding. I'm going to go see Shay and Jamie tie the knot, and it will be it's so important for me to be there. I love to be there, but yeah, if COVID, rears its ugly head and, kicks us all in the balls, then yeah, I can't go. So Boycott the Opti Man Shake. Yes, Toby, I agree with you. I'm pretty sure most people are. They were fully stocked on the shelves, if you know what I mean. Where do you get the My Muscle Chef meals from? My Muscle Chef meals, I get these mainly from the Foodery. They're a string of these like, sorry, Ampol. Sorry, the Foodery. I think it's ERY actually, but it's Ampol. That used to be Caltex. They're like they sell them there. They also sell them at IGA. Otherwise, you can order them direct from the website, but you have to order like, I don't know, like $150 worth before they'll even ship it out to you, because they won't even ship it unless you order. Like, I think it's over $100. They won't even ship it, and it's like, I don't need 10 meals. I only want like 6, and because they're all fresh. Yeah, it's like, Berend Piper says, let's go New South Wales. I love New South Wales. Go New South Wales. Old TV commercial. Kylie, how you doing, sweetheart? Really good seeing you. How you feeling? Are you recovering? How's the shakes going? Not as in like the lady shakes, but as in like, you know, the whole what was the is it serotonin? Is that the thing that you had going on? I can't remember. I'm sorry. It was in medication. I know that. Anyway, just finishing the man challenge. One more day, 6 kilos and 20 centimeters off my waist in 30 days. Congratulations, Alan, mate. That's such a huge effort. Let's give him the shaker salute. The shaker salute for Alan Schultz. Having a great loss there. 6 kilos, 20 centimeters off the waist. Actually, you should watch Super Wog. I have watched a few of his bits, but he's a bit silly. Nah, I don't mind him. Hey everyone, how are we tonight? Says Ratel Matty. We're good. We're just coming to terms with this lockdown. I'll be back working from home. Yoo-hoo. I just tried the Man Shake birthday cake flavor, and it tastes so good. I bought 3 bags for me. Sorry. Hold on. I just tried the Man Shake birthday cake flavor, and it tastes so good. I bought 3 bags, and for me, it tasted weird because it hit like coffee. Because is said knit coffee. Sorry, man. I'm trying to read that. I'm loving it this time around. Just Big Bone says, I have tried the old birthday cake shake. I got maple syrup. Yeah, it's funny. Like, I mean, the old recipe tasted completely different. Travis Osborne says, I'm back. We have Pizziola Sunday. Yes, Pizziola, still a household favorite in the Travis household. Household too many times in that sentence. But Pizziola, if you haven't tried it, get a chicken breast, right? This is healthy pizza. No carbs, right? Chicken breast, right? Get a sledgehammer. Pound it flat, right? Flat. Like, I'm talking about maybe about like a centimeter. Yeah. Get some low sodium tomato base. Just smear it on top. Yeah. Just, use your fingers. Get in there. Just smear it on top. Just like. Then you get your favorite pizza toppings. So long as they're somewhat healthy, right? Get some ham, get some low-fat cheese, get some pineapple or chives or whatever you want on there. Chuck it all on there. Herbs and capsicum, mushroom, onion, anything you want, right? Make it, pack it up high. Chuck it in a fan-forced oven, 180 degrees for 40 minutes, and pull it out, and it will change your life forever. You'll be like, how is this good for me? I don't know. How is it good for you? Because there's no bloody carbs in it. It's brilliant. Get on it. The Pizziola. If you need to look it up, can someone please put a link in the description to Adam's Pizziola. Well, not description, but put it in the search that word, Adam Pizziola, without the /. Put it into Google and you'll find it. It's on the Man Shake recipes page. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that Alice Marsh? Alice Marsh, how are you doing, sweetheart? Really good seeing you. And hopefully Gareth isn't too far away, and the lovely Emily. I'm glad to hear from you guys. I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay. They've just been a bit busy. A few people have been asking, where are the marshes? Yeah, they've been a bit busy. So understandable. Life gets that way at times. It's Kylie Green. Oh, hold on, wait. Going back up here, Florence says, am I the only one that thinks it's a bit unfair that people are still allowed to see their partners in lockdown? Because that's considered care. Not everyone is fortunate enough to have someone. Slightly controversial opinion, but yeah. Florence, that is a tricky one because mental health is a real major concern for a lot of people when it comes to lockdowns. Some people are not unstable, but they can't be left alone. They are scared of being socially isolated. They may be going through other things that they may need to have the support of loved ones and family. I don't want to comment too much because I'm not going through it. But look, at the end of the day, so long as you're being smart during the lockdown and you're keeping yourself safe and you're abiding by the rules and regulations given to us by our governing bodies, then hopefully we all come out at the tail end and we can get back to normal. You know, that's all we want, guys. That's all we want. So stop buying toilet paper, though. You're not stupid. We don't need toilet paper. They won't save your life. Masks will. Anyway. Kylie Green, 10.3 kilos till double digits. Can't wait. Just went clothes shopping and have gone down 4 sizes. 36.9 kilos down now. Now, that doesn't deserve a shake of salute. I don't know what does. Kylie Green, you look like a completely different person. Yeah, Kylie Green sent us a before and after photo. And if I saw Kylie version 1 walking down the street and then literally like the next day, Kylie version 2.0 walk past me in the street, I would think that they'll be completely different people because she looks like a different person. But yeah, it's incredible. Mello, oh shit, yeah, man. New South Wales has been getting a lot of COVID cases lately. Victoria has just come out of lockdown, so we're a bit more lenient with what you can do there. Stay safe, mate. Well, yeah, we plan to stay safe. You know, we're going to do the thing. Osmo said, if you can't go, I'm cancelling the entire event. Shut up, you are. Shut up. You're going to go ahead and you're going to like it. You're going to get married to her and then that's it. Osmo Man says, Travis Osborne asks, what part of Queensland are you in? And message retracted. So he says, North Brizzy. There we go. What do you think of the comedian Chris Lilly? I love him. Met him in real life. Chris Lilly was hysterical in, what was it? What was that one where he goes to school? Summer Heights High. Brilliant. He is a hysterical, like, method actor. Is that what you call it? Like, where he assumes a character and, like, just, I don't know whether that's method acting, but yeah, comedians, like, I mean, you come in a few different forms. Him acting as a character comedian, I don't know. Hysterical. Fantastic. Love him. But yeah, nice guy. I actually called him by the wrong name. I forgot his name was Chris Lilly. I said like I think it was like something stupid. It was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. I said like Richard Lilly or something like that. Anyway, he was really nice about it. He said, yeah, it's me. And yeah, had a good chat. Anyway, hey mate, gotta go. Police are here. Okay, yeah, the 5-0 are here. Osmo Man, put down the pipe. Serotonin syndrome. Yes, feeling a bit better. Just need to work out new meds. Feeling a bit down. Feeling a bit down, everyone. And then overall feeling good. Okay. Well, I'm happy to hear you're doing all right. But congratulations on the weight loss. Travis says, my dietitian daughter takes them to work for lunch. There you go. Alice, we truly appreciate you reaching out to us. Hopefully life will settle down now. Well, yeah, I'm keen for an update once everything does settle down. I really am. Yeah, because I was just like, where are they? Like, I've built both the heads. Like, Alice, hold on. So for all those who don't know, we did some Lego builds. This is Darth Vader. This was sent in by the Marshes, Alice and Gareth Marsh. And we've done the Scout Trooper. We built them both. They're really good. They're really cool. I'll put them back on the shelf later. You can go to their renewal. What? I don't know what you're saying. I dressed up as Jonah from Summer Heights High for my Year 12 muck-up day. Or Miss... What was it? What did you say? Dictation? Was it dictation? It's because he's a homo. He's a ginger. That's the one. Yeah, Jonah's hysterical. Hey, Damien, Mr. Canada, how you doing, my friend? Hello, everyone. Chris Lilly is hilarious. Are you allowed to go for walks during your lockdown? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yeah, we can go on I said, "Puck you, miss." Yeah, look, that's so funny. I said, "Puck." Sorry. We can do exercise in no bigger groups than 10, but we're going to maintain social distancing. You can walk outdoors without the need for a mask. But yeah, you just got to keep your social distancing. But if you're walking around your suburb at home, then yeah, you got nothing to worry about. Hey, Ash. Just Big Bone asks, who's your favorite non-weight loss YouTuber? Well, it's a good thing you said non-weight loss, because I was just about to say Just Big Boned, Aaron Ace Edwards, Lucas Thompson, Jerdman, Delicate Stone, the Pop Culturists, Uber Timmy. They're all my favorite. And that fat guy. Non-weight loss YouTuber. That's really tough. I've been asked this question before because I watch just random stuff on YouTube. Like, I don't have I don't really think I have a YouTube channel that the moment I see like non-weight loss around, but no, the moment I see a thumbnail pop up, I'm like, oh, got to click that, you know. I listen to the Jim Jeffries. I don't know about that podcast every week. I also am subscribed to the Bill Burr podcast. I should listen to him on podcasting streaming services, but I just do it on YouTube because it's easier for me to navigate. I used to love Mighty Car Mods, like proper love them, but then and I really got into them recently, but then they've kind of gone off the rails with another project, and it was like one great big commercial, and I just couldn't watch it anymore. There's a few that I like just because they're funny. Meat Canyon is hysterical. He does animations. I really like watching him. You really put me on the spot here. I honestly don't have a list of YouTubers that I watch. I just we'll go through phases, and YouTube will send me down a portal at 2 a.m. in the morning. Well, not 2 a.m. but like how the hell did I wind up here? Biggest blackhead ever? Nah. Yeah, better stop here. Lauren says, as in, if they ever renew their vows, you can go to that party at least. There you go. Yeah, there you go, Florence. Yeah, I could go to the vow renewal. But the good news is that with the tickets we bought, so we decided to pay a little bit extra for tickets. I think it's like an extra $50 a ticket, so that if we did need to cancel due to pandemic reasons, we could get a credit to use on a later flight. So that's what we went with. Alan says, no lockdown here in SA, just lock out. I wrote dictation 68. I owe you one. Puck you on my arms and legs. Fake tan myself too. Yeah, pretty much all of that is hysterical. Aaron A said he really captured that high school life. If you haven't seen Summer Heights High, I recommend you watch it. Is it on any streaming services? Summer Heights High. He's an Australian comedian, hysterical. But if you haven't seen it, you're living under a rock. To their credits, the police are checking. I got pulled over from going home from work last night. Yeah, I walked into Chemist Warehouse today because I needed to pick up a script for Angela. And what else I need? I needed some deodorant because, I just was like, I'll stop in the Chemist Warehouse. So I'm getting Angela's script. So here I am. I put my mask on. I walk in. and a police officer was following me in, right? He had parked across the road. He was going in there for his own business, but like about 3 people walked in ahead of me, right? But then the store manager there, who was standing near the front, saw me walk in, but a police officer was like only a meter or 2 behind me. So I just walked in like the other 3 ahead of me, and he made it very noticeable. He said, "You there with the backwards cap, stop. You haven't signed in." I'm like, bitch, neither did these other 3 people. But anyway, I didn't kick up a stink, right? So I'm there, I'm doing the thing with the QR scanner that never fucking works when you're pointing. It's like, work! I want to check in. And anyway, I eventually check in, and it said, then after you check in, please use hand sanitizer, right? So the hand sanitizer was in this like stand, right, and it was like all locked and fixed. They only had the pump showing, right? The pump was about waist height, right? The copper, right, was standing literally right next to it, right, like right in front of it, and he was like trying to get his QR scanner to work. He's like, fucking QR scanner, where do you scan? Right? I reached down to do the hand pump. I realized my hand is less than an inch away from his gun. I'm like, oh God. And the store manager's like, he's like looking at me just like this. Like, I'm like, I quickly grabbed the hand sanitizer, like, and just walk away. Like, I nearly, like, it looked like I was reaching for this bloke's gun. Oh my God. You might nearly read about me. Man tries to steal police officer's gun today. And geez. I was like, that was one of the smartest things I've done. I should have said, excuse me, officer, I'm trying to get to the hand sanitizer. I'll take the compliment of being in company of all those that you mentioned. Thanks, mate. I'll take the compliment being in the company of all those that you mentioned. Oh, yes. Favorite YouTubers. That's right. Didn't you already ask that question last stream, Big Boned? Lucas Thompson, I don't think I got it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave you an answer. I said that the other day. My favorite non-weight loss YouTuber will be Mr. Ballin. He's such an amazing storyteller. Oh, yeah, now that you mentioned storytellers, Alex Clark, I find him pretty funny. Alex Clark. What's his name? Swoozy? Swoozy is a good storyteller. I go through a phase where I've like listened to a whole bunch of his videos. Swoozy, he talks about like... when he used to work with Disney and he used to get free food. He does really good videos. What other YouTubers? I mean, I'm not a big fan of Mr. Beast. He's too big. He's like way too big. I can't relate to the bloke. Yeah, it's entertaining, but I can't relate to him. I'm just trying to think of other YouTubers that I may like storyteller YouTubes. Storytellers. There's a few out there, but I honestly can't remember them. Like if I scroll past the thumbnail, it's like, oh yeah, I remember them. I think it might be on Netflix. There you go. It was, but due to the BLM movement, they pulled off all of Chris Lilly's shows to Netflix. Oh God. See, that's political correctness gone mad. Like I don't know. Like I'm not going to comment. But Chris Lilly's show was, I don't think he would mean offense to anyone. It was purely satirical. Anyway, cops use their firearm as a hand rest. I didn't realize my comment could provoke such a good story, but I'll take that as a compliment. There we go. Yeah, you never know what your comments can, do on this stream. So put it inside there. We're going to finish up in about 10 minutes, guys, because the footy is going to start in about 10 minutes. So we're only having a very short stream tonight. So if you have any burning things you want to talk about, any questions, speak now or forever hold your peace. Forever hold your peace. Oh, that Halo top went down too fast. I cannot believe I ate the whole thing. That's like a Homer Simpson quote, isn't it? I can't believe I ate the whole thing. What was that from? Where's Tim Sayer where are the Sayers? Tim and Megan Sayer. Where are they? I can't believe I ate the whole thing. That's his like yearbook quote, isn't it? Can anyone correct me if I'm wrong? Homer Simpson, I can't believe I ate the whole thing. I think that is his yearbook quote. I don't know. Who knows? The chat may be dead. Meh, I prefer Kenny's. Yeah, Kenny's is a lot cheaper, but I wasn't... Oh, Alan, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. A little bit towards your next toilet paper run. Thank you very much. You don't need to give us a super chat, man. That's very nice of you.
Super chat.
Thank you so much for the super chat, man. It really is appreciated. We've got plenty of toilet paper. Angela stocks up on toilet paper like no tomorrow, my man. Yeah, Kenny's is a lot cheaper. You get them from Aldi, but I don't go to Aldi all too often. That was when they go to the reunion. Yeah, him and Artie Zitz. Artie, what's his last name? He does that. He's voiced by that guy who has what is he in? He's in all sorts of movies. Rat Race, the Bench Warmers. I can't even think of his name. Marge, I prefer if you don't tell anyone about my busy hands. Aaron Ace Edwards, $4.83. Love the random amounts there. Thank you, my man.
Super chat.
John Lovitz, thank you. That's brilliant. Artie Ziff, that's the one. It was his yearbook. Quick question. I know I talk a lot about mental illness, but have you had any history of that? And are you comfortable talking about that? Yeah, there was a while where, look, mental illness it's tough. Like, what may be classified as a full-on mental illness for one person may not be for another. You may, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know whether I've had a mental illness. I don't know whether I suffer from one. I know there are times that I feel like I can't get out of bed. I feel like that there are times where the pressures of life are weighing down on me so heavy that, I don't know what to do. There are times I've had panic attacks. There's times where, I am in constant self-doubt of myself. There are times that I look in the mirror and think that I haven't lost a kilo since starting my weight loss journey. There are times that like yesterday, I felt like I was super fat. Like, I just felt like I was really overweight and walking around and people were looking at me because I was overweight. I had this gut hanging out or something like that. Now, I don't know whether you can classify any of that as a mental illness, but I haven't been properly diagnosed by anyone. One of my GPs thought that I may have been suffering from depression at some point, and he just threw some pills at me. And then that fucked my insurance getting abilities. Thank you very much, doctor. He was one of those doctors, like get in, get out kind of doctors. And I told him, look, things are pretty crazy at work at the moment, and I needed a mental health day. I just couldn't face the day. And this was like about 4 or maybe 6 years ago now, long time ago. Soon after, we needed to get my income protection policy sorted, and the insurance underwriters, they review your medical history, because if you get proper insurance, like income protection and such like that, they have insurance underwriters that will review your medical file and look for stuff to exclude. So instead of getting one of those real insurances where they have no medicals or anything like that, and you're paying for all this cover and then something happens, they will find a reason to exclude you, right? But if you go in with, and this is why, I can only provide, this is the finance talking. It's safer to have an insurance policy where your exclusions from the start. So because of him throwing some depression pills at me, without me, having a proper diagnosis or anything like that, I have mental health as an exclusion on my income protection. And my policy was jumped, the premium went up. So yeah, you to that doctor. And he put it down on my record. What a prick. But I haven't bothered getting it reviewed. I really need to get that reviewed. So yeah. but no, I haven't really had anything diagnosed. I mentioned this in this week's video about my own mental illnesses, and wanting to put more videos out about mental illness, specifically depression, anxiety, and BPD. Which, Aaron, like, I mean, I am in awe of like how well you articulate how you feel, and the fact that you're so open about it. I'm very impressed by your channel and how open you are with it, and I think you're doing a fantastic job on your channel and encouraging men to speak up and talk about their mental health issues. So keep it up, because, man, like, you know, the more voices, the more men that talk about it, you know, the more it becomes a norm, I guess you can say. I think everyone suffers from mental health at some point. Yeah, you know, it is the case, Alice. Like, life is tough, you know, and the last thing you need is people, you know, bringing you down, you know, as well. So the last thing you need is a couple punk kids to roll you, you know. Like, I mean, shit's hard enough as it is. So yeah, we get on with what we can do. I remember someone said feminism is a spectrum. Everyone is a feminist to an extent. The probably same applies to mental illness. That's interesting. Feminism, feminism, jeez. Had a huge time and place, still does have a time and place, but I believe it's more, for some, become more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? I've got to be very careful, pick my words right here. I don't know, more of a status, more of a, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. There are some crazy videos on YouTube and on the internet of, like, women yelling at men and all that kind of stuff. Just, yeah. But feminism, you know, like, I like to believe that I'm in part a feminist. I believe in women's rights. I believe women should be treated as equal, and you know, but I believe there is a time and place, and I think that there some, you know, the things that they do say is, you know, a bit crazy, some of them nowadays. Have I ever pranked anyone? Oh God, yeah. Lucas, so when on the boys' weekend away that we do every year, one year, so we were staying at these like high-rise apartments, and there was these massive balconies on the outside, and we're like, I don't know, 10 stories up, right? 10 stories up. And what had happened was that we, one of the guys, he was, oh yeah, the footy's just about to start. I'm about to log off. But anyway, what had happened was that one of the guys was out drinking in another room. We decided to take his entire room and set it up as if it was inside, but outside on the balcony, to the point where we ran extension cords to the clock and the alarm. His entire room was outside of his room. So he came back to bed blind, or not blind, but he was pretty drunk at the end of the night. Opened up his door. His room was completely empty. And we're just there, like, dying with laughter, and we put just a pillow on like an ironing board or something like that. Anyway, and then I'm like, bro, maybe we want to take a look outside. His whole room was moved outside. It was hysterical. But yeah, I have pranked a few people. I have pranked a few people in my time. I don't have time to go through them, but yes, I certainly have. Everyone has that friend that makes jokes, so most of the time you can get a laugh. Occasionally you're like, that's horrible, that's not even funny. That's a form of feminism, technically. Oh, there you go. I'd love to do a mental illness live stream with you sometime, mate. Absolutely, Aaron. We'll make that happen, definitely. Alan Schultz says, gotta go, everyone. Good night. Footy's on. Go Queensland. Go New South Wales. Fun fact, I wrote the exact same message twice. Instead of fat chat, instead the live stream said... It didn't post my message until I changed it, so I didn't say fat. Oh, there you go. Carly Green, good night, everyone. Simon Valentine, lockdown is shit. I'm going to be working from home again, but yeah, lockdown is not a lot of fun. People are going crazy here in New South Wales. You caught us right at the end. Sorry, Simon, because I want to go watch a State of Origin. Big game tonight. I hope that Queensland can put up half a fight, because I was bored in Origin 1. So Queensland, pull your fingers out. Get in there and, yeah, target Cleary. Take out Cleary, To'o, and Luai. Bring them down. Snipers, take him out because Parramatta Eels are facing the Panthers next week. So I got to have injuries. I don't want anyone to get injured, but, you know, I don't know. What if Queensland beat New South Wales so bad that Nathan Cleary can't, like, he gets dropped from his own side? I don't know. We want... the Eels need some hope. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching tonight's live stream. I know it's been very short. It's only been about an hour. But thank you for everyone who has been here, hung out for a little while. Alan Schultz, Aaron Ace Edwards, and Lucas Thompson, thank you so much for the super chats. You have yourself a fantastic evening. I'll see you all tomorrow for something. I don't know. I haven't got anything sorted for tomorrow's video, but I'll make something up as we go. But love you all. There's nothing you can do about it. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys. See you guys.